Welcome to another episode, Middle Ground with JLE L.L.C, where we treat you like family. That's the theme song, Detroit Love, off my first album, The JLE Experience. I own the music and copyright. I'm muting on Facebook. I always got to say that. We got another great guest in this season 12. We have the amazing Imani and Wellness LLC business owner, Phantaysia Ivy. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you doing it.
Thank you.
First question, what led you to this path?
Okay, well, I actually had a crazy story happen.
Okay.
I was recovering from a knee surgery, and I had my toddler home with me. I'm here in Georgia by myself, so I had to wait like an additional week after my surgery for my mother to be able to make it out here to help me. Mm-hmm. And while on crutches and running around chasing after a toddler, which I still don't know how I was able to do that. I ended up starting my cycle. Yes, I started my cycle, and I realized I did not have what I needed in order to be okay during this cycle. Mm-hmm. I was like, okay, I panicked for a second. Of course, you're frustrated. Then I said, you know what? I'm just going to order it via DoorDash, just one of these delivery fees. But then I seen the delivery fees attached to just getting those items. And I said, oh my God. Because money out of work because I'm recovering from a knee surgery. So money's a little bit tight right now, and I'm like, okay, something's got to give, Finding out my dad just died. I was just like, you know what? It was a lot of things going on all at once. So, I was like, you know what? This is ridiculous. I just need somebody to help with something, and I was like, you know what? If they had a subscription service, somebody that was just deliver it directly to your door without all that extra stuff, like that would be perfect. And I was like, wait a minute, I don't really see anything like that. And somehow I want to say God put it in my mind, like, that's what you need to do. That's why I'm putting you through all this at this very moment. That's what I need you to do. And so I said, I've never been an entrepreneur before. What do you mean me to do it?
Yeah.
But I said, you know what? Okay. I mean, hey, I'm recovering right now. What else do I have going on? Right. So I started doing a little research, and it just happened from there.
Okay. Now, what were you doing prior before this?
I was a postal employee for 8 years. 8 years, which actually resulted in me needing the knee surgery because I sprained my knee running from a rat. So it was like, okay,
you trying to run down on you?
That thing ran down on me, honey. It ran down.
Wow.
And then I tried to run from it, and you know what? It just didn't go in my favor because it ran away just fine, but not me. So
gangster down there, boy. It ran up on you.
Wow. Oh, it gets crazy now. So I said, okay, you know what? Life is just a little too crazy for me. But yes, prior to this, I was at the Postal Service.
Okay. Now, how'd you come up with the name of the company?
Imani and Wellness. Number one, our feminine health is a part of our wellness overall. Mm-hmm. And Imani, that means faith. Okay. Faith is my daughter's middle name, actually, Imani. And that's exactly why I named her that, because of faith. And for this idea to come into my mind the way that it did, it had to be nothing but God. So I said, you know what? Okay, I'm trusting you, and I'm letting you order my footsteps. So Imani and Wellness, and it just popped into my head. And I said, all right, that's what I'm going to go with.
Now, what all services you offer?
Okay, so we have a fully customizable, curated care package. Okay, and now there are some people out there that are building packages. However, this one's a bit different solely because we're using products that are well known. So I'm not just buying them wholesale and then slapping a label on them and saying, hey, buy my stuff. No, it's, hey, you grew up. Your mom grew up, your grandmother grew up, everybody grew up using these products that I got, including some newer brands, some Black-owned brands, I actually conducted a survey, and I allowed the women to choose which products they wanted to see because this is a part of their everyday thing. I'm doing this for them. We also plan on in the future holding classes for young girls who are actually entering into womanhood, having their cycles, ask all types of questions, get information, understanding on what type of products to use and how to use them, and the importance of the feminine health aspect of their lives, their reproductive health.
That's awesome.
Yes, including the parents. Some of them need the education too. I've met a lot of single fathers with daughters that know absolutely nothing in regards to feminine health and especially the menstrual cycle. So after they freak out for a second when their daughter comes to them, they'll know exactly what to do.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
I had a sister. Well, I have a sister. And you didn't want to learn that. So that's your stuff. Come help me. Oh.
Exactly. I don't want her to do that. No.
I'm going to get you like, man, you bigger than me. All right.
Yes, it's so important. Those classes are not solely for just young ladies, but also if they want to bring, their sons and everything, it's very important. So boys understand, the sensitive nature behind the young girl's menstrual cycle. So they know how to, proceed if she were to, let's say, for example, be in school and starts her cycle or something. We want to ensure that they handle it correctly. So we just want to, we want to engage everyone a little bit.
I got you. Now, by you doing this, it's kind of a new trend, a new lane you're creating, which is first Black female entrepreneur doing. How do you feel about that?
It's crazy to even hear you say that. It's crazy. I wasn't really thinking about it in regards to just me. It's just that I seen a need out there, and I seen a need that was not being catered to properly, in my opinion, for something that I would actually consume. So I just seen a need and I wanted to address it because there's so many ways that if we had the things that we needed, those of us who can actually afford it, there's a way that we can help those who can't. You get what I'm saying? Like those who are dealing with homelessness, those who are in lower income households, those who are leaving the prison system. I want to ensure that everyone has exactly what they need and they know what to do with it, because our our feminine health and our reproductive health is so important and it's often forgot about.
Yeah, you definitely got to look out for the women and be sensitive and respectful to the needs they have. Now, have you sold it, and have you done the whole process so far? Someone got a subscription, bought the product?
Actually, I have not launched yet. In fact, I plan to launch on March 16th.
Okay.
March 16th, because that day is very dear to me. So for now, I've literally just been doing like the footwork and the marketing behind it, just trying to get a little brand awareness.
Okay. And pros and cons, what's been the feedback?
Okay, so some pros, of course, a lot of young ladies of all ages actually are saying, oh my God, I cannot believe that nobody's doing this, or oh my God, it's about time somebody's done this, So it's really nice to have that positive feedback and understand like, hey, I am on the right path. I heard the right thing from God. I want to make sure I'm doing what I need to do. But he's definitely sending me confirmation. But in terms of some cons, seeing as though I do not have a lot of seed money, of course, I can't get things in the quantity that I would like to. So I've had like a small invested, and then other times I'm coming directly out of pocket. So I can't do as much as I'd like to in regards to like marketing, securing this awesome copywriter. Hello, Candy. She's really been amazing, very supportive. But yes, it's just more so being able to afford a lot of things in regards to like marketing costs. And yeah, any little money that I possibly have had, sometimes I have a couple hiccups. I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have did that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. And it's just like, oh man, there goes that money. Bye. But yeah, that's about it.
Now, have you considered those boost ads that Instagram and Facebook offer for like $5 or $10?
I have. In fact, I've actually done it a couple times, and it didn't really yield any results. So yeah, it's more so me just doing word of mouth. I feel like that's helping me a lot more, and just socializing and yeah.
You on TikTok?
I am not on TikTok because I am not a TikToker. I usually try to leave that to the younger ones, but I feel like I'll end up scrolling all day instead of doing what I should be doing.
It's marketing.
It is. So I'm going to need my sister to teach me how to actually use it correctly. But I am on Instagram as well as Facebook.
I don't know what's your handle.
Okay, so on Instagram it is at Imani underscore wellness underscore LLC. And on Facebook it is Imani and Wellness LLC.
Okay, I'll subscribe to you. 'Cause I know I've just started really using TikTok, and I would look at everybody else like, okay, I'm not gonna be here doing no dance. That's not me.
Right, I can't dance, so
I noticed I would see people making inspirational videos or whatever, or I tried this product, you should try it. So I'm like, okay, so there's different ways to be you and put it out there.
definitely.
I had to get this content over there too with the reels and everything. So I'm getting at least 200 views.
Hmm.
So if you just did like a quick video explaining what you're doing, your purpose, I think that might get you some views and people reach out.
Okay, definitely. Thank you for that.
No problem. I mean, what you're doing is an awesome idea.
I really appreciate that.
My goal here is to help bring you out the best way I can.
Thank you so much. Hopefully, I'm able to make the dent in period poverty and, really tackle or at least help attack that pink tax that they put on us, in regards to our feminine hygiene products and things of that nature. Because even those of us who can afford them, sometimes we end up struggling to get them. You know what I mean? The pink tax, it literally is just a tax that attacks the feminine hygiene products. Like they put an additional tax on our products. So that way we end up spending way more in comparison to our male counterparts just because it's feminine hygiene products. I don't know if you seen my post before, but 26 states, they consider feminine hygiene products a luxury as opposed to a necessity.
What the hell?
Luxury.
You need that.
Exactly. Once I did a comparison of 3 different products at CVS and at the price that I got them for, they automatically have us paying $20 or more every month just on feminine hygiene products. Again, this is something that we have to go through. We didn't choose it. Yeah, and they at least double the amount. At least double it.
Wow, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely needed.
It's inconvenient, and I feel like this pack would definitely be great for, girls in high school, young ladies in college, especially, have it delivered to them easily, have it at an affordable price, because even in college, who can really afford these type of things when, they have other things to focus on and they are students. So.
Yeah. I was going to see my friends in Michigan State. They were living a Doritos, Chip Ahoy, Pop.
Exactly.
And ramen noodle life. Like, we got to go still get you some type of food, man.
I was waiting for you to say the noodles. I said, well, wait a minute. Where's the noodles?
I'm like, what? This ain't every day. This ain't food, man.
That's not even healthy.
Every time we went up to, we had to go take them shopping. Like, man, this ain't life.
See.
I definitely understand the college life. And I noticed at Wayne State University, they started making pantries because I learned shockingly there were kids in college that were homeless.
Exactly.
I'm
those
like,
tuition costs, and they're going up every year, and so is feminine hygiene products. Everything is literally going up, and yet people are still not making enough. But that's already a different story, So let's just try to tackle something any way that we can.
Absolutely. So they definitely, I know there, and I think other colleges started making those pantries. People go get some perishable goods, then clothing. I know, like, you're doing interviews in the business school, they start having a room for that. Like, well, they ain't got no type of suit. We got to figure something out to get them an interview. Like, dang, you don't think about these fall through the cracks type things.
Exactly. But see, that's why they need people like us, That's why people like us here to find the people or catch the people that fell behind, in between those cracks. How can we help them? How can we better serve our community?
And definitely, I got 31 countries listening, all age demographics. So reach out to her, check her out March 16th.
Yes.
It should help. Did you ever think about owning a business?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I say that because I'm someone who absolutely loves and craves structure. Okay. I need it. Or at least I thought I did. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So it's like a clock in. That's why I say I chose the post office because it was a steady job. It's
make good money.
It's military time. We go about 1,800 hours. That's when you get off of work. And it's just like, okay, see this. I love this. This is for me. It was just, that's why I'm starting to believe that this really was my calling, because prior to this, I said, hey, I'm comfortable. I can worry about anything else outside of here, my life or family and everything, instead of just having to worry about work. I can clock out and leave that there. But no, I mean, even the days that I'm working till 2:00 in the morning, like attempting to, 2:00 in the morning, because I'm new to entrepreneurship and I can't afford help. So I'm just learning how to do everything on my own. Doing all the things I can, and I'm like, I'm gonna burst. But I love it though.
I thought you were talking about the UPS. Like they work that late. The entrepreneur, entrepreneur.
Oh yes, we have plants that are 24 hours, and I worked for the longest, the 6 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. shift.
Wow, I didn't know
this. Mandatory 2 hours on the back end.
Dang.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a time like that.
Shout out to y'all out there. Wow. I grinding.
We're trying to get y'all your mail, you know what I mean?
Yeah. We do need it. I know entrepreneurship, this is a different lane. Like, okay, gotta do paperwork and all that good stuff. Do every position within the company till you grow. That's a lot of work.
So I'm still learning.
Hey, I've been getting out the mud since I started. Some people look at me like, you've been doing this so long, like 2 years, trial and error. You look so professional, like, thank you, but no, trial and error.
Yeah, exactly. I'm learning as I go.
They didn't compliment, but not just figure it out. Research, watch other people's shows. I do tons of research. Okay, how you be a better host? Make people more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, mama got a show too. Like, wow, there's a lot of stuff out here. I want to do that. I want to do that. Okay, I like they talking about.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Exactly, but remember, there are several fast food chains. Hey, somebody's already making the burger, but guess what? They're not doing it like this. That's true. And that's how I had to look at it. I'm like, oh, I do see a company that's doing this. Oh, I do see one that's doing this, but see, they're not doing it like this. So it's like, I'm just gonna keep going.
Oh yeah, middle ground. That's a whole that changed your life type environment.
Yeah.
You ain't wondering where you was 4:00 in the morning. Ain't be no surprise questions.
Mm-mm.
I'm accustomed to people coming to the show like this. Oh my God, he knows. I don't know about that, Jack. That's your thing. None of my business.
I'm telling you.
You don't care? No. Just what you put on LinkedIn. Okay. Woo. You relax. Your business is your business. I'm more talking about what you put on there on your website.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to find out like the other shows. I saw you with them.
Oh.
In my business.
I hope I never end up on any of those shows. I don't know. I'm kidding. I kid.
I gotta be transparent. So I'm an open book. Unfortunately, don't want to be. Okay. So I know that you have a lot on your page.
Are you just looking at the landing page?
No, I was coming a lot of early questions because the last ones are always the last ones. You think you might write a book down the road on this process, the journey?
That would actually be amazing if I have a success story or even a
Oh,
failure.
of
I
course you
think
have one.
so. I really think I would, It's just I feel as though this process has changed me in a way, like it's challenged me and made me really look at myself like, okay, you still need to learn discipline, even if you're the only person that's making your hours. You know what I mean? You need this discipline. So it's really pushing me to like really stay focused. And even when those moments of frustration set in, I'm like, okay, no, I still have to pick myself up and you still
Oh,
gotta do it.
remember
So,
self-talk moments?
oh yes.
A lot of
Oh,
those.
no, that's new for me. Okay.
Oh,
I had to give
man,
myself tough love,
you ain't where you want to be. This sucks, but he told me to do it.
Exactly.
Trust the process. Stay the course. Stay the journey.
Look, I'm gonna do what he tells me to do. I'm gonna just keep going. Because I know what it is that I'm trying to do, who I'm trying to help. So it's not for me, it's really for someone else.
Yeah. I mean, I know whenever I'm having a moment, someone might call or I might just want to reach out that they seen an episode that really impacted them to really start finding their purpose. And they know someone that's doing something, you should check them out to be a guest. I'm like, wow, I guess I'm on the right track. Okay, so stop saying this. What the hell? I thought I'd be over here along this journey, but I'm not. Shake it off. You go see who they talking about. Go reach out to them.
Absolutely. It's
That
learning
was
how to be
taking.
comfortable with changing course, having to pivot. That's a bit difficult, but you're challenging yourself to do it, and you're already a jack of all trades now. So you might not have as much difficulty with it as I am, but it could be tough. It could be pretty tough sometimes, but I'm sure you got it under control.
Yeah. It's crazy when I see all that stuff up there. Like, wow, you actually doing that stuff.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm literally reading this author, musician, journalist, CEO, and host. And
You couldn't tell me that before COVID. Like, I'm getting my degree, about to have a party. I'm gonna work somewhere, make an album. I'm good. All that, like, what the hell?
see, exactly.
Yeah. That's a lot of work, man.
It's your bigger purpose. You just have to sit still for a second. I think a lot of people found, some things were really meant to change in their lives during that time of COVID. Yeah. Unfortunately for me, life didn't stop at COVID because I still had to clock in, still had to go from day to day, being supposed to work. I was an essential worker, but yeah, for a lot of people, I feel like they just had to sit still for a second in order for them to find their purpose.
Yeah, because definitely finding your purpose, it definitely makes you self-reflect. Because you start doing stuff, you like, how would I ever do that? I'm gonna reach out to strangers. Stranger danger. I'm looking at them, they looking at me. Why you want to be friends? Why you want to connect on here?
Mm-hmm.
You had to start working. Well, I'm doing this here, and I think your story might be helpful. So I get it to a 2-second pitch or something like, oh, what you doing? This awesome. I do it. Like, oh, I do it. Oh, snap. I expect him to say yes. Now what did I do? The visual guy, he had popcorn laugh like, he gonna figure it out. He got to do it. So, yeah, he tripping like Charlie Brown, but he figure it out. Give him time because he's gonna get mad. He's gonna get mad because he don't like it not being in order, and he's gonna start feeling, okay, this process you need to go about. Woo, woo, woo. And there you go. Now it's more smooth, and you learn a lot. And I can only imagine what you're gonna learn on your journey because you're a trendsetter.
That's so weird to hear.
The thing about it, you're making Black history right now. Real talk.
Wow, I never thought about it like that.
Real talk. A year from now, you made 100 sales. You are the first Black entrepreneur woman that's doing this.
Wow.
Because you've done the research.
Yeah.
There ain't nobody doing it.
Not like this. They're not with our products. But see, when you put it like that, I'm like, Oh, no pressure.
No, you got it.
No
It's
pressure.
easy. It's like dunking the basketball. That's easy. You got that.
What? I don't know how to dunk a basketball.
You
I
look
don't know how
like
to dunk a
you.
basketball.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
Oh wow, I thought you taller than me.
Well, I can play air hockey. I don't think I know how to play basketball though. But air hockey, you don't want to see me there. I'm just
Oh yeah,
saying.
you see.
I'm just saying, But don't compare it to basketball. Is what I'm saying. Don't compare it to basketball because I don't
You
know how to.
see, you doing good. Then you had to go up here and start talking smack like oh, you're gonna mollywop your boy in air hockey. Georgia ain't that far from Michigan.
Oh man.
You might win a game, you might be nice, but you ain't gonna
I
mollywop.
don't know now. Hey, air hockey, that's my thing. Okay, that's my thing.
So you gotta have a game because it's just too much disrespect on the camera. Like I ain't gonna get a win, and I'm too competitive.
I'll let you win. I'll let you win a game. But look, all I'm saying is it's not that easy. It's not going to be this easy. But you know what? I think
you just let that blasphemy come out your mouth. You're gonna let Jeffrey Lamont Edwards win a game. Wow. I'm just scrappy duty here.
I'm competitive. You know what? I might not even be
win.
that great at things, but I'm gonna talk a good game. Okay.
Right. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna find out. And I got a platform and I got a sports show, so please believe.
Of course, we have a sports show.
And I think I won 5 games to 1. I'm telling America. I'm telling you now. So you might want to practice.
Show.
You can come on this show so they know I'm not lax. I'm a fair man.
All right.
Well, my co-host, she might talk trash, but I am fair.
I'm a brush up on my game now, and then I'm ready. Yeah.
And I talk a lot of trash. And since you started it, I'm gonna end it.
Okay. We're gonna see.
I'll make sure they say, who that dude talking? He talking like he.
I'm letting you win this right now because we're on your platform. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, you are fair. The show's about you. You are fair to talk trash back to me. But I talk trash and win and defeat.
Oh.
And since I've heard a challenge thrown out here, yes, I need to make sure I win.
Did you hear the defeat part though?
I like you. You ain't backing down. That's gonna be a great sports show. Like, man, I went down to Georgia, hung out with former guests. Man, let me tell you, my hand got tired of getting all the points. It got tired. I'm preparing my speech now like a president. Like, it was hard just winning so much. It was hard.
Right, and then you woke up. So, yes.
Yeah, you gotta be a guest on the sports show. You talk to trash. I like that. You're all right with me. Now we reached to promote the guest part of the show. Floor is yours. Promote anything you looked about coming up with, whatever. Floor is yours.
Okay, so currently, like I said before, March 16th, we are in fact launching. I want to show you guys just a sample of one of our products. Let me see. Oh no.
It's awesome.
Can you see?
It look a little blurry.
There we go. Nope. Oh,
right there.
Terrible. Okay, this is not working out as well as I hope it would have. But yes, you basically build your own package. Okay, so it's 3 easy steps. Number 1, you choose your subscription. We have 3 different tiers. Okay, and it'll tell you a description of if you want 1 to 2 items, 2 to 3, or 3 to 4. Each subscription box is going to actually be a bag, but it's going to contain, of course, the items that you choose, an affirmation card just to remind you of how special you are to us. And sometimes you just need to hear that, especially during that time of the month, as well as a gift, a free gift included in every single box. Yes, a percentage of the profits will actually go towards assisting one of those low income or nonprofits dedicated to women and young girls, and assisting them not only financially, but also with products on the house from us. So yes, your support is definitely needed. The second part of that is you'd actually choose your preferred week of delivery. We have two different options. You can choose from month to month or every 3 months. So that way, that's one less thing you have to worry about, and you don't really have to see anyone too often. But it's up to you. We want to make it as convenient as we possibly can. And number three, you just let us take it from there. You set it and you forget it. Oh, and if you ever have to change out any products, we just ask that 2 weeks prior to the preferred delivery date that you let us know that you make that change. So that way we don't end up sending you the wrong products and things of that nature, because we just want you guys to be happy and satisfied.
What about if you want to invest?
I'm sorry?
What if someone wants to invest?
If they'd like to invest, I would like for them to email me directly at support@iwellness.store.
Okay. Well, that's something I could do.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And anything that is given is truly appreciated.
Yeah, what you're doing is awesome. I see this blowing up. As Biggie would say.
Thank you.
No problem. Now, what has been your biggest challenge on your journey?
Challenge is I am learning as I am going. Again, I am used to structure. Hey, show me how to do this. I can do it. But ultimately, there's nobody there really holding my hand. You know, I have a friend of mine, Shelly Hansen, who has been amazing. But overall, yeah, I did not have anyone holding my hand or doing everything for me. I'm learning as I go. So that has been definitely the hardest challenge.
Are you documenting?
Am I documenting? I have 2 notebooks, a dry erase board in my bedroom. I literally just moved my computer out of my bedroom and into my office, like literally 3 days ago, because it kept me working until 2 a.m. So yeah, finding time for myself has definitely been a challenge as well.
I just see how-to book you're gonna write as more people get into this lane that you're creating.
I hope so. I just want to help people and be able to say, look, we made a difference, you know, because we know that most of these taxes and things of that nature that are being in place is not being put in place by women. We know that because we understand that it's not a luxury, but a necessity. We know that, but 26 states don't. That's a bit odd. Exactly. They have subscription boxes for everything from t-shirts to doggy treats, but nothing quite like this. And that was a bit shocking. And it's even more shocking to see that I'm one of the first to do something like this. Like me, what? The postal worker. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That book, how to. Nice price for the hard work that you already done.
Absolutely.
In your words, what would be your impact in the community?
My impact is helping putting a dent in period poverty. You know, we deal with it all over the world. Period poverty is not a common term, but it's becoming more of a buzzword or a buzz phase.
And for people that don't know what that is?
It's basically when you do not have the ability to afford the feminine products and things of that nature that you need. So a lot of young ladies who cannot afford them, being those who are in like lower income households and homelessness and stuff like that, they're usually the ones that's doing this. They use unsanitary products such as toilet paper and rags and things of that nature to make as makeshift pads, which is leading to toxic shock syndrome, urinary tract infections, and yeast infections. So again, when we do not have the products that we need for our feminine health, it causes it to deteriorate. So it's very important that they have the things that they need. Period poverty generally affects mostly Latinas and Black women. So it's women of color who are generally being affected by things like this. And this is why this was so important to me. Because even though I had my own little mishap,
Mm-hmm.
it's not nearly as, intensified as it is when it comes to those who cannot afford these products at all. And this is a regular occurrence for them. So it's very important that they're able to get the things that they need. And not just the, everyday, or I'm sorry, not the everyday product that we're accustomed to seeing, using, things of that nature, and that's been proven safe to have. So yes, I want to make sure that I'm able to help out with that just a little bit. If even just a little, it would make me happy. But hopefully, I would love to be able to do this globally.
Words have power.
Absolutely. But I'm going to start right here in my backyard. I'm going to help out where I can. I'm going to expand from there.
Okay. I believe you will.
Thank you.
I know you having looks like Bradstreet's put it on me. No, just I can see foreshadowing. You was here first before.
That just sounds so cool.
And history was made. Like, who's the first Black woman? Phantaysia Ivy, Imani Wellness LLC.
Wow.
It's gonna be a Jeopardy question.
That is so cool. I just hope that they choose like a really nice picture of me, when they put me in the history books,
Yeah,
Nope.
it gotta be something awesome with that little thing at the bottom. But she lost to Jeff in air hockey. No shame, bro.
Oh, please. Look, don't even get me started. You're about to get me started again. I had to look, I got myself back to where I needed to be. You got me back and here he go. Okay.
I talk trash. And you
gotta go there. You gotta go there now.
You family now, so I'm talking trash to you. All right, and now for the Yoda game. What advice do you have for someone trying to find their purpose?
Learn self-discipline and stay still. Just be still for a second. That's my best advice. Be still. Because when you're running, you're going through your everyday routine and, hanging out with friends, hanging out with family. Of course, you're going to be around people that you love, but sometimes you need to isolate yourself and be still so you can hear exactly what's being said to you so that you know exactly what your purpose is. Just take a moment, whether it be meditation, prayer, things of that nature. Really take that time to yourself, clear your mind so you can really absorb it.
That's great advice. So I remember after I graduated from Wayne State, I was still there as custodian. And there was many days putting out applications everywhere. Getting discouraged, like, okay, I know I'm meant to do something. I don't know what, but it ain't this. I should be gone already. And then stuff happens, life happens, and then you find it.
Mm-hmm.
On the humble. And then you start working on it.
As long as you work on it.
And that's the thing, like, keep working on it.
Not just yet, but you just keep working at it.
And you're going to fail.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, you gonna be, whoa, that hit me hard. Hold on now. But you still got to get back up.
Mm-hmm. Because you learn from the failure. So, okay, don't do it that way.
Exactly.
All right, next time, don't do it that way. If you're doing what I'm doing, it was more okay. Maybe that person wasn't a good fit, or maybe you should have tweaked your timing. A little stuff you just start learning. Use me as an example to where you try to get it to where the outsider will see you. Ah, man, they just using the force like Yoda and them. Like, this is easy, but don't know like you was a blooper reel all the time. Like, ooh, I can't keep this a straight line. But you kept working at it.
Mm-hmm.
When you finally get it straight, like, okay, start learning. You start retaining the stuff you learn. And I would say write it down because whatever you're doing, you might be the first
Oh,
one. And someone's
absolutely.
gonna need that how to. Hey, pay me. I already wrote it.
No. See, I need to start dating everything too. Like, see, look, you see this date? That's when I did that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But is your first interview or you've done podcasts before?
I was actually just on a podcast. However, we really didn't dive too much into my actual business. It was more so towards, my faith, and
Okay.
how I'm being led by it. So yeah,
Okay.
this is like my actual first pod when it comes to my actual business. So yeah,
So did I live by my tagline where we treat you like family, made you comfortable, share your
definitely.
story?
This has been amazing. Like, you remember, I emailed you. I said, "Look, this is my first one, so I need help. I need to practice."
Yeah, maybe you did. I'm like, when she get here, she gonna realize she good.
You know what? And he had me do that podcast prior to, in regards to my faith, right? Like literally 2 days before this one. And when I say that it helped me so much, I just kept saying, "Thank you so much for making me do that podcast. Thank you so much for having me do that. Speak, just speak a little bit." And I'm like, okay, I feel a lot more comfortable, a lot more calm for some odd reason. This is gonna be good. Okay. And especially within like those first 5 minutes prior to us taping, I was just like, okay. I was able to drop my shoulders a little bit, after talking to you.
I mean, I will dance. I will do whatever to make the person comfortable. Say stupid jokes. I will do something. Just I need that perspective for that last question. If you're not really comfortable in that piece, you can't give people what they need to hear. So I'm willing to be a fool, whatever it takes. Throw a tomato at myself, whatever, for you to laugh and get comfortable.
Claim that you would win at air hockey. Yeah, that was funny. You know what?
Me beating you at air hockey? Yeah, that's going to be.
No, you saying that. You know what? You did let my guard down because that was hilarious.
They made belts too, so I don't know. I'm a wrestling fan. Might have to air hockey champion.
Okay, now, all right.
I'm a fair person, though. We can pass it back if you win. Okay, you the champ.
I'm gonna need you to get on your podcast. Like, you know what? Phantaysia Ivy, founder of Imani and Wellness LLC, beat me at air hockey. I know I said all of these things, but she won.
Just like I will. And I will bring you on the show so you can see I am a fair man. In winning and in defeat.
Okay.
Now, when I win, I will still bring you on. She was very competitive. It was great sportsmanship.
Still wins.
But imagine one of them old cartoons. Was it Spike the dog with Tom and Jerry? And they kept waking up his baby, and he grabbed Jerry and pulled him up and la 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 la. It was one of those beat downs. It was one of those type of beat downs. Good old fashioned. La 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 la.
Okay, you say so.
Now you thought you were gonna beat me? What's wrong with you?
All right, we gonna see. We gonna see now.
I'm gonna see. Now I'm recording. I don't want to cry. I want to embarrass you. I'm recording now. You got to be there. Because that gives you plausible deniability.
Your podcast.
It's gonna be the same, so I give you that. So like,
Your
it ain't going on like that. He telling whopper story like I came in with the 45 bomber and Matrix style hit it.
They're like for air hockey, really?
And time stopped, and it slowly went in. She's like, no.
You're like, see that's how they're gonna know that you're not telling the truth now because all of that for air hockey. I'm gonna let you tell your story though. Your version, whatever works for you.
Hey, I'm an artist. I have a vivid imagination.
Exactly.
And it was like the truth came to help. Yeah, she called Bite, man. See how she is? She's like, hey, I need help.
You know what? It's okay. I'll just put it in my book. I'll let you say however you want to. I'll just put it in my tell-all. How about that?
See, now you gotta be one of them tell-alls.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a tell-all. How I got Imani and Wellness LLC where it is, but not before beating JLE.
I see. I see you gonna be one of them. The Club Shay Shades. Man, I beat him so bad. He didn't do a show for a week.
Yep. See, word that power. Word that power. That's all I'm saying. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for that. You know.
But I hope you definitely enjoyed yourself. You're always welcome back.
Absolutely.
You're welcome to be a guest on the other shows as well. I think you got personality.
Thank you.
You might be interested in talk about social issues on ground floor. Do you watch sports? Into sports at all?
I don't know anything about sports, but I'm always willing to learn. Yeah. I'm always willing to learn, though. Football, I don't know. I'm sorry for the football fans, but I don't know. But anything else, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You bowl?
Yes, I can a little bit. Very little. Okay.
Well, you might have a chance.
I'm be honest with you. I can't really bowl, okay? I have gutter balls a lot. And on occasion, I get straight.
Yeah, you might give me a bowl. I ain't that good at that.
I ain't that good at
that. You know, I give you that one. Food, I ain't played that in so long.
I'm not good at that. But you know what? I'll make it entertaining because I talk trash no matter what I play. Like anything I play, I'm still going to talk trash. So that's okay. I'll win in my mind.
Yeah, that's how you gotta start it off to try to keep it entertaining. just leave air hockey alone. It'll be all right. I'm leaving alone now. I want to try.
We got all our subject. You know what? Because we gonna keep going back and forth about this.
You started. I talk trash all day. Like, oh wow, someone that want to talk trash back. That's interesting. Okay, cool. But definitely hope you enjoyed yourself.
Absolutely.
All my viewers who check out March 16th is the launch of her business. Subscribe to her and tell a friend once you get it how you like the products. How you like the whole thing. Let people know she's doing good business. And you heard it here. This is Black History because first person doing this in this lane. 22424. Keep that date. Gonna be a Jeopardy question. I hope everybody enjoy the rest of the night. I'm gonna put everything together. I'll post it on LinkedIn. I'll make some reels. I'm definitely gonna make a few reels of the air hockey because the world, America needs to know
the truth. They need to know the truth.
That they heard it first. That he said he would check her into the SmackDown hotel like The Rock.
Oh, right.
You know, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
It's an amazing product. You know. I look forward to your launch.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for having me on your platform. I really appreciate it.
And you are welcome back when you write your book or after the launch, you want to talk about it. That works too.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So hope everybody enjoy your night. Be safe. Till next time.
Bye.
313 Detroit's love, the Motor City. Detroit's love, can't nothing stop me. Detroit's love, I love my city. Detroit's love, that 313. Detroit raised me. Detroit.